And finally, new rule. Someone has to tell me how it can possibly be that this fresh-faced ingenue, this forever young rebel, this out-of-control crazy person is in 5 days going to be 60 years old. Great, now I'm getting good for you. You're still alive, applause. But to those of you out there facing the same decade, just remember this about being in our 60s. Among old people, we're the youngest. Now, on the occasion of this milestone birthday, I would like to make a request of you, my wonderful, loyal audience, which I must point out I have never done before. I don't burden the audience with my personal shit. So let me prove it to you. And everybody shut the fuck up while I'm doing this. We got to talk the whole show. Jesus. Politically Incorrect went on the air in 1993. And in 23 years, over 2 shows and 3 networks, I've had tragedies, deaths in the family, death threats, health issues, bad breakups. Speaking strictly for me, it never felt right to bother the audience with any of it. When my mother died, the last people I wanted to have to deal with it was you. And it's certainly never been your job to worry why Stedman won't marry me. Never brought any of it up. If I had a book to sell, I mentioned it a few times. I didn't badger and bore you with it for months. Buy my book, buy my book. Other shows are always begging the audience every 5 minutes to like us. Like me, please like me. I would never ask you to be our unpaid intern and publicity department. I'm old school show business. You're not here for me. I'm here for you. It's true. It's true. It's like when you're at a concert and the lead singer holds the mic up to the crowd. Fuck you, you sing, I pay. My point is, I'm not overdrawn at the Favor Bank. But now that I'm 60, I better make a withdrawal soon. So yes, there is something I want you guys to help me with, and it's this. Before he leaves office, I want to get President Obama on this show. In case you don't know who Obama is. And let's just say our invitation has gotten lost in the mail for 7 years, which would be okay except for the fact that in that time, this president has done virtually every other show in the known universe. And I don't just mean other comedian shows and other opinion giver shows. I mean, Mr. President, you've done everything but ultimate fighting and amateur porn. You sat between 2 ferns and went to Mark Maron's garage and talked about your hair with Kelly and Michael and did your March Madness brackets on SportsCenter. You did this show on YouTube, which would bother me even more, except I'm actually a big fan of Kevin Hart.
Oh, it's wrong, man. It's wrong.
Mr. President, you went on this show. So clearly this isn't about the dignity of the Oval Office. If you went any lower, you'd be on Fox and Friends. Jesus, Sean Penn can get an interview with El Chapo, but I can't get on the president who'll talk to the lady with the green lips. So I just want to know, why not us? I'm curious, because I would hate to think that it's that I have to always agree with you on everything to get into the club, when actually I have been pretty damn supportive. Has a president ever had a better week than the week this president had? He's smart. He's honest. I mean, he actually did something amazing. Nobody's budget has the balls to put Social Security on the table. Obama did. 2 women on the Supreme Court. Bin Laden's dead. Stock market at record heights. An unemployment rate that dropped from 10.2 to 5.9. The Jackie Robinson of American politics. But you know Obama. He's always cool about this shit. And what does the guy want? So what is it? Just tell me, what is it? Is it that I'm a pothead? Because you went on Zach's show, and he's such a pothead, he wants Lit Up City right there. Is it the atheist thing? I know that's a political third rail to sit down with the godless, but you know what? Atheists / agnostics / we just want to sleep in on Sundays is now the second biggest demo in the religious survey. 23% of Americans. Yeah. Don't we get some respect? What is it? Just tell me. It can't be that we don't have enough viewers, because Real Time gets over 4 million, which is a lot these days in TV. And the quality of our audience, excuse me for saying so, other shows, but the Real Time viewer is, I'm sorry, the absolute best.
Hell yeah.
And I am not just blowing smoke up your ass, although if you stick around after the show, it's been known that. There could be no better audience for this president. Our viewers are informed, they are engaged, and they're smart enough to steal cable. I ought to know, because my relationship with the audience is the relationship of my life. Kids? I don't have time for kids. I've got to rewrite this end piece. It's always where I put my energy. It's what I love the most. That's my truth. That's the way I was born. That's what my body's telling me to do. And always has. It's why I've always treated the audience like they're my friend. And I mean a real friend. I trust them enough to say things they may not want to hear. We don't agree on everything, and we don't have to, because friends don't leave each other over that. We even fight sometimes, because honesty is love, and friends don't bullshit each other. You are booing me for it. Really? Oh, don't fucking start with me. Don't start with me. Fuck you with the boo. What is the booing? It's gonna be rough unless you get that stick out of your ass right now. You see how much I love you? So now, for my big 6-0, I would like to ask my friend, the audience, this one favor. As it turns out, it is the policy of the Obama administration that if the White House receives a petition signed by 100,000 people in 30 days, you see where I'm going with this, they have... They have to address it. So please go to the We the People petitions on whitehouse.gov and sign the one that just says that you, the real-time audience, would respectfully like to see the president we all admire sit down and talk to the comedian you get your news from, as is our custom here in America. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Because of my deep love for mariachi. Thank you very much.
Cornell, man.
You gotta make 60 count, big ass.